Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's talk about health. In today's world, it can feel like managing our well-being is a full-time job, right? We're juggling all these different apps, one for workouts, another for meditation, one for counting calories. But what if there was a simpler way? That's what we're going to dig into today, a whole new approach to wellness.
I mean, you ever feel like you're just juggling a dozen different things to stay on top of your well-being? You've got your step tracker going, you're trying to journal, remember to do those breathing exercises. It all feels so disconnected and honestly, kind of stressful. But what if all that stuff was in one place? Imagine a single space that actually treats your mind and your body like the connected system they are. Well, that's the big idea behind the app we're diving into today, Healthara. So, what exactly is this digital health buddy? Let's pull back the curtain and see what it's all about. Okay, so Healthara is what's called a holistic wellness app. And that word, holistic, is super important here. This isn't just about counting calories or logging your workouts. It's about creating one supportive home for both your mind and body. And it does that by mixing some pretty cool tech like AI and computer vision with really thoughtful design. And to really wrap our heads around what makes Healthara different, we got to look at its core philosophy. It's all about that deep, undeniable connection between our mental and physical states. And this chart really shows you the shift in thinking. So many of us are used to those traditional health trackers, right? They're super clinical, really data heavy, and can just be, well, overwhelming. Healthara flips that script. It aims for an experience that's emotionally supportive, totally integrated, and actually engaging to use. All right, so let's start this tour with the mind. How does this app actually help you understand and, take care of your emotional well-being? So here it is. This is the mental wellness dashboard. Think of it as your command center for your emotional well-being. It brings everything together: AI-powered insights, a place to journal, guided emotional release exercises, meditation. It's all in one safe space for you to reflect and grow. And where does this journey into self-awareness begin? Well, it all starts with a core feature, the mind assessment. This is basically your starting line for getting those personalized insights. And you can see how it works right here. You answer these really thoughtful questions about things like your mood, your sleep quality, your stress levels, and then the app takes all that, analyzes it, and gives you back a mental health score, along with some genuinely actionable recommendations. So yeah, this is way more than just a quiz. It's really a tool to help you recognize what's going on emotionally, to build that self-awareness, and to start taking small, totally manageable steps toward finding balance, ideally before stress gets the upper hand. Okay, now for what I think is one of the most innovative features. It's called CV Insight. Healthara actually uses computer vision through your device's webcam to give you real-time feedback on your emotional state. Pretty wild, right? So how does it work? The AI analyzes subtle facial expressions. We're talking about things you wouldn't even notice, like tiny tensions in your forehead or your jaw. It helps you recognize emotions you might not even be consciously aware of, like hidden stress. Now, the goal here isn't to diagnose you with anything, not at all. It's about boosting your emotional awareness, which is a massive first step towards proactively managing your mental health. But it's not just about these one-off assessments. Beyond that initial check-in, Healthara gives you a whole suite of tools for your ongoing self-reflection and growth. It's a complete ecosystem for your mind. You've got tools like the Mind Vault, which is your own private space for mood and gratitude journaling. Then there's the Mindful Hub, packed with meditation and breathing exercises to help you find some calm and focus. There's also this unique feature called Releasing Ritual, which is all about guided emotional release to let go of tension. And even Mood to Music, which curates playlists and activities to match exactly how you're feeling. Each one is a piece of the puzzle for building long-term emotional resilience. But hey, mental wellness is only half the picture, right? So now let's look at how Healthara connects the mind back to the body and helps you feel your physical well-being. And this quote, yeah, it really says it all. The entire app is built on this fundamental truth: our physical health is the foundation for our mental health. It's simple, right? When our body is taken care of, it directly helps with emotional resilience, it helps regulate our moods, and it even clears up our thinking. So the physical wellness side of things focuses on the fundamentals, nutrition, posture, staying hydrated, daily activity. But the real secret sauce here is the approach. It's all about motivation without those rigid, stressful expectations. The idea is to build healthy routines that are balanced and consistent, not to hit you with a bunch of unrealistic demands. Okay, but let's be real.
A huge challenge with any health app is actually sticking with it. So how does Healthara make this whole journey not just manageable, but fun? The answer is gamification. So instead of just boring charts and graphs, you get these really cool interactive tools. You can grow a digital mind garden with your positive actions. You can test your knowledge with the Mind Garden quiz. There's a tool called Smile Spark designed to give you an instant mood boost. And you can even bust some common mind myths about mental health. It's all about making it engaging. And, there's a really important purpose behind all this fun and games. By making learning interactive and memorable, the real goal is to make mental health education feel completely stigma-free. It takes it from something that feels clinical or scary and turns it into something you can actually feel good about, something that's empowering.
The app's tagline here really captures the whole spirit of it. Live well, feel well, this is Healthara's spell. It's all about creating that positive feedback loop where living well helps you feel well, and when you feel well, it's so much easier to keep living well.
And that brings us to our final thought for today. As tech like this gets smarter and more woven into our daily lives, it really does raise a pretty fascinating question. Could an AI-powered health buddy like this really be the future of self-care? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.